Okay, this is my sport court, and I'm going to set up this tent and see how easy or hard it is. Okay, it has a cover. There's the main tent, some stakes and some poles. And they give a warning when I undo the strap, it's going to pop open and I need to stand back and not let it hit me in the face. And then when that's over, I put the poles together and put them on the inside for the ceiling. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, here's the whole thing popped up. It has 6 sides. Without the poles in place, the ceiling sags a little bit, but not too much. It can be used without the poles. The poles are pretty long. They're straight and then bent on the side. These are just like tent poles that go together with the elastic. They are very thin though. So if they happen to break, like I said, you can still use the tent, even though the ceiling is down low. The edge of the ceiling comes down without the poles about 5 feet, 5 inches tall. Okay, I have my first stake in. It goes through this in the center, and then it has these Velcro ties, and I was able to put it in just by myself without a helper. So more Velcro ties, and then it tucks into these pockets on the end, on each side. So that's what holds it in place, and it's kind of arched up. So when I get the other 2 in, it'll hold up the whole ceiling. I will say that while the poles are very thin, like thinner than a pencil, the fabric does feel strong and sturdy. The stitching seems good, and the zipper on the door, and the mesh does seem to be of high quality. Okay, I finished. Didn't take very long. So this is what the ceiling looks like. Not too bad. I am 5'5", and I did struggle to reach this tallest one. So if you're any shorter than 5'5", you'll want to get a step stool, but it can be put together by one person. See, it has 2 doors. One thing I noticed, I thought, why didn't they include a floor? And I saw that in the pictures, people had it on tarps, but even a tarp won't keep like little bugs out, like ants. I was picturing sort of a bug-free zone, and this is the corner. The floor it's rounded. It's the shape of the walls. So you can see these huge gaps here. So there are holes in the corner. It wouldn't be enough to put down a tarp. You would have to wrap it up on the outside and pin it or something to keep bugs out. So it would be nice if there had been provided a mesh floor, perhaps, with Velcro to put all the way around the inside, like a detachable floor. That would have been nice. But I don't anticipate a lot of bugs in here, but I did want to mention that. I don't plan to stake this down, but I will say that if I pull tight on this corner and had it against the ground, there would be less likelihood that bugs would get in underneath. So that is a point worth mentioning.